Okay, now we're going to the year 1219 AD. The Himalayan mountains.
Brrr, it's cold. I think we just arrived on Agent 3's shoulder. From the state of things, we just missed the avalanche that tore through this building.
At one point, we'll jump down and he'll make a comment about, like, landing on his keys.
Centuries before its time, we could sell them to local Tibetans and be gazillionaires in the future. Abusing... Oh my, Gage. That poor man in the snow is dead. The destruction caused by this avalanche was complete. I doubt there were any survivors. Would it be improper for an artificial intelligence to go sledding? Just one hill, Gage. Come on, it's the Himalayas.
Does this help explain me anymore as a person? All right, let's see. There we go. Now he's gonna get mad because he's gonna sit on his keys.
I feel like yodeling.
I love Arthur. All right, here we go. Arthur's about to get mad.
Ow! I think I was sitting on my keys.
Isn't this gorgeous, though? Like, okay, think back to 98. Have this in your mind for 1998 playing a video game. I'm just saying.
It's possible that Agent 3 hid one of the codes in this room somewhere. Let's spread out.
Let's spread out. You're in my suit. It's amazing for 1998. I'm saying.
If we were in the Magic Kingdom, this would be Tragedy Land.
This would be Tragedy Land. I missed most of these jokes growing up.
In case of an emergency, please exit the building over the escape Buddha in an orderly fashion.
Please exit over the escape Buddha. There it is. Now we find Agent 3 and the real fun begins. These guys.
Uh-oh, Cyrollans. They look like they mean business. What could they be searching for here? Uh-oh. Gage, if we don't leave now, the Master of the Flying Guillotine will finish us in a split second.
Now Arthur's gonna talk some shit.
Computing her position now. According to these coordinates, Agent 3 is hiding 14 days before your present time on a different planet. Possibly Jupiter or Saturn. Okay, I have her position now. Be ready for anything, Gage.
Now you know that aliens destroyed Atlantis, Shangri-La, and El Dorado. Imagine how history would have been different if those cities were spared.
Right?
The TSA must know of our discovery. With the last timepiece, you should have the coordinate for my position. I will be waiting.
For real, Kangering, for real. And I was a kid playing this, but I looked stuff up. I paid attention. I learned a lot.
Gage, I didn't think the TSA would send you.
I also realized Baby Gage.
Showing you. Think of your duty to history.
Agent 3.
What would you know about duty? You coming with me now?
Wait, before you arrest me, there's someone here who may convince you further.
Love the opening cutscenes. I know, Wolf, they don't.
In my final moments, you took away my lab, my life.
Dr. Sinclair, I saw you in the past. Fleeing the destruction of Atlantis. What were you doing there?
Atlantis! You saw its destruction. Then you know that the most beautiful city in history was destroyed by our benevolent protectors.
Yes, I saw it all, Elliot. But why did the Cyrollans attack?
Yeah, of course, MC.
Our allies.
We're going to be playing that one
They
too.
raised Atlantis. It was an unrelenting fire. When the Cyrollans came back 10 years ago, I tried to warn Earth, and nobody would listen. And I was imprisoned by you for my foresight.
I need to know more. Who were the Cyrollans fighting?
Long ago, I believed in higher powers. I took it as my purpose to heal and shepherd the world. But the world turned its back on me.
I
This is
turned my
reward
back
for a
on the
lifetime
world.
of faith. Goodbye, Agent Blackwood.
Elliot.
Can anyone around here follow orders? William, the chameleon prototype was top secret. You're in this just as deep as Gage is.
He's not in a deep yet.
You can't imagine the trouble you've caused us. Lock her up! I should throw you in with Agent 3 for insubordination. But the truth is, I need you. We're in the middle of a crisis. The Breaker Quadrant was attacked only hours ago.
What? There hasn't been an attack on the symbiotree in decades. Do we know who?
We haven't been able to identify the ships. They smashed through our frontier outpost. They're on an intercept course for Earth. The Cyrollans have cautioned us to ready our planetary defenses, and are here to offer their support and counsel.
Gage Blackwood. I am Gisela, the Cyrolan ambassador to Earth. In this time of crisis, we have come to ask you for
Those
your
same
aid.
ships have been on Earth before. They were fighting your people, Ambassador. Gage, tell them what you saw.
Hell, is she still here? Get her out of my sight!
Agent 3 is right. While I was in the past, I saw a craft similar to that one battling Cyrollan ships. I was in Atlantis, Ambassador. I know what your race did.
What the hell are you talking about, Gage?
Be calm, Commissioner Baldwin. My government has never permitted me to admit this. In your distant past, we defended your planet against a savage race, the Quotholas. When my race was young, an elder race called the Sosequi had already passed. They left only whispered legends of their legacy, a relic that contained their vast knowledge. A trail of legends led us to Earth, and it was at Atlantis that we met the Quotholas. After words of peace failed. We both fought with a frightening passion for our birthright. When one of the Quotholas ships landed near the temple, we had no choice but to destroy the city. We still believe that action saved your world, and many others.
Your quest for the legacy has resulted in the destruction of 3 civilizations from our history.
The Quotholas were butchers! We saved your Earth from enslavement!
After the destruction of
Quiet.
Atlantis, we battled the Quotholas hordes for centuries. Twice more during your history, the legacy's influence resurfaced in the form of 2 highly advanced human cultures. Sadly, each of the cities were destroyed in brutal battles. After the 3rd city fell, we were able to crush the Quotholas. We assumed they were gone forever.
Commissioner, I'm receiving a message from deep space.
Earth. You must turn over the legacy and time travel technology, the birthright of the Quotholas. If you do not, there will be dire consequences.
I forgot they looked like butts.
The situation is desperate. The Symbiotree defense fleet is scattered, and the Quotholas Armada more formidable than ever. That is why we have come here. With the legacy, we may be able to stop the Quotholas. Without it, the Symbiotree might not be able to protect Earth this time.
You need us for our time travel technology. You're asking us to go back to the cities before their destruction to search for this legacy.
Let me go back, Commissioner. I've been to the cities. I can find this legacy. At the very least, it will give the Earth a bargaining chip with the Quotholas.
You wouldn't even know where to start looking.
In each of the cities, the attacks seem concentrated over the central temples. The legacy may be hidden in one of them.
Doesn't look as though we have much of a choice. But this is going to happen our way, Ambassador. This will be an Earth investigation only. The Earth government will be made aware of everything you've disclosed.
My government should not have kept this from you for so long. I hope this will not hurt the kinship between Cyril and Earth.
Very well, Gage. I'm sending
Y'all
you on
have
a
no
mission to
idea.
search for this legacy.
William, program 3 jump coordinates to each of the 3 cities approximately 1 day before they will be destroyed.
They should be uploading to your suit in a moment.
How will I know this legacy when I see it?
All of the Cyrollan legends describing the legacy are vague. This pendant is an ancient Sosequi relic that our archaeologists discovered on another planet. We believe this symbol is a Sosequi marking that represents their legacy. The true legacy might also bear this mark. Good fortune, Agent Blackwood.
Makes me so happy. Ooh.
Meanwhile, back at the Batcave... Gage, tell me honestly, you're really the only guy that works here, right? Well, here we go, Gage. We need to find the 3 pieces of the Sosequi legacy. The time coordinates are in your menu. Choose one and we'll be on our way.
All right. Let's start in the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah? So this is their interpretation of Atlantis.
Look to the center of the city. That's the intact temple that the Cyrollans obliterated into flaky temple dandruff. The layout of the city seems to radiate around it as if it dominated every aspect of their culture. Sounds like a good place to start.
And then there's people that we can talk to and clues that we can discover. It's pretty cool. I forgot how we get down. I think that we're on a trapdoor.
Incredible city. Quite a difference from the aquarium we saw on our last visit. That door might be a trap. Door. We have a lot of ground to cover, so if you get stuck, we can always time jump to another environment. Don't fret. I'll log the precise coordinates so when you choose to return, we'll appear exactly on the spot where we left.
I think we'll need that one. I forgot where. I might actually need it right here. So we'll go around.
Igor, pull the first lever.
I need a lever that won't drive me crazy.
Okay, we need the broken one.
A few more turns, Gage. Heave! Punch her back into Atlantis.
We need the broken one. There we go. Whee! Yeah? Yeah?
The first description of Atlantis in literature was from Plato in a series of discussions from his works Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a utopia that existed somewhere in the Western Ocean. It was never known whether Plato was actually describing the fabled lost continent or fabricating an elaborate concept to help prove an argument, as he was known to do. We shouldn't stand here for too long. From up here, we're likely to be seen. Oh, hi down there. Who, us? Just a couple of windmill repairmen doing their job. Gage, quick, show 'em your butt crack. Anyway, we should find a guise quickly before we really are spotted.
We'll have to sneak up on someone and assume his form so that we can talk to the natives.
The
People
writings on
freaking
the
out.
sail on the back of that docked boat tell me it's Egyptian. Let's see, I think it reads, "My other ship is a barge?" Remember, don't look down. I told you not to look down. Now you better use the umbrella.
I forgot how to get down. I think there's a little ladder. Or we climb a sail. Something like that. Aha! There we go. Now we can get down. And you can assume different forms and like people will respond differently to you based off of the form that you've assumed.
Avast, ye landlubbers. Ye face Arthur the Terrible and Blackwood the mildly terrible, but still writes his mom.
Luffy, what kind of cruise ship is this? No skipper, no Marianne, no professor? Probably no shuffleboard or holes in the hull.
Captain's log, star date 1262 BC. On a routine expedition, we've stumbled upon a strange Atlantean vessel with no crew. I'm hoping to rescue a naive alien mermaid shackled within the brig of this ship.
I think there's a beggar over here. Either that or... No, it's a gondola guy.
I'm fairly certain that the docked ship is of Egyptian make. What would it be doing here so far from home?
There we go. This is now what we look like. And now, the next guy that we talk to on the ship will talk to us like we are a gondola guy.
Coins for a blind beggar.
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Nasty weather? That's strange.
There's another reply we're supposed to give him.
Yeah. Another ugly day in paradise.
I take it you've come to collect on my debt. As I said before, I will repay you when I can. Please understand, I am a modest man with modest means. It is difficult enough just to scrape together enough to eat. A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Well, if a clear blue sky and warm sunshine are your personal demons.
I take it you've come to collect on...
Okay. There's a guy, he's on one of the ships. Basically, what we have to do... There we go. Is talk to him as both of the guys that we've collected.
Do not frown upon me with those eyes. If we were in my country, it is you who would be the prisoner.
I can't read those.
So, what country are you from?
I hail from the proud and strong land of Egypt, the land of pharaohs.
Why are you tied up?
You ask me? It was your ship that attacked, unprovoked, and brought us here. If it were my choice, we would be far from this miserable little island by now.
So, what
This
country
doesn't
are
look
you
like
from?
kittens. Soon, Talon.
I hail from the proud.
Why are you tied up? I can see that you don't want to be disturbed. I'll go now.
Praise Osiris! Some peace at last.
He's a cagey fellow, but I guess being locked up...
I forgot about the acting.
Still, he seems to be waiting for someone in particular. Hey, I'm sorry, Gage. You can't approach someone with their guys.
Whoops. Talon, how's your day going?
Yes?
Kate!
A few coins for a blind old beggar? Oh, right. Right, coins. Is there not something you wish to say?
Oh, yes, of course. Where are my manners? Thank you, friend.
No, that's not... That is to say... If you are not whom I was expecting.
I must go.
I forgot.
I must go now.
Very well, then.
A few
I wish I could
coins
see the
for
writing.
a blind old beggar. Thank you, friend. Looks like nasty weather.
It would seem so, yes.
Well, then, perhaps you had better move indoors. You would not want to be caught in the rain.
Maybe it's a different guy.
For a... Thank you, friend.
I'm sorry, I would have to disagree.
Really? I could have sworn I felt a star moving in. Well, then, in that case, I think I'll stay here and get some rest.
What's a gap, you ask?
According to the Book of Webster, chapter 5, verse 4, a spear or...
What now?
I can't see what they are!
Why are you tied up?
You ask me? It was your ships that attacked, unprovoked, and brought us...
So, what country are you from?
I hail from the proud and strong land of Egypt. The land.
Okay.
I can see that you...
There it is. It'll be interesting to see if our text option is better. And now we have to be this guy when we talk to him, because we're his passenger. Rada, how are you, darling? Just doing my job. I appreciate you. Please have better text options now.
Ah, so where shall I take you now, huh?
I can see it a little bit better. Dock Temple. Okay, this is better.
The temple.
That will be 10 dramoy, please.
This guy makes a killing. Give coin. I can make out what they say now. Rada, how is your Sunday going? So good to see you.
Do not lose hope, huh? You are not alone. Many of the non-natives refuse to live as captives. They have formed an underground resistance group and are planning to escape the island. Last I heard, they were almost ready. They will probably contact you soon if they have not already. Hey, do not tell anyone what I have told you. All right, we've arrived. Thank you for your business, eh?
Okay, now that we have the other guy, we're gonna go and talk. Well, we're gonna explore the temple first, and then we're gonna go and talk to the beggar again. He's probably gonna send us away because we are a prisoner.
No second-class citizens in the temple.
Gage, you like movies about gladiators? Who is allowed into the temple?
Only native Atlantean citizens making deliveries or possessing a gold temple medallion may enter.
What medallion?
A gold medallion bearing the seal of the temple. How do you expect to gain entry without one?
Who is allowed into the temple?
Oop.
What kind of things get delivered to the temple?
Anything the Templars have need of. Today, deliveries are expected from the olive oil and potter's shops.
This guard is protecting a lock. Sort of a water elevator for boats, so they can get from one level of the canals to the next. It looks like we need to use this one to get up to the reservoir around the temple. Maybe we could go to the olive oil shop and see what kind of deliveries are going into the temple. So, why aren't second-class citizens allowed in?
By decree of the Templars.
Well, then it would seem that I'm not going to the temple.
Good day.
See, now that I've changed it, or changed the resolution, now it's not as crispy as it was.
He barred you from entering because you were a second-class citizen. Sounds like the city has set up some sort of rigid caste system. Maybe you could imitate the guise of another person a few rungs higher on the social ladder and find a way around the lock guard.
I don't think that he's one either. Because if he's the leader of the resistance, I don't think he's going to be the one we need.
No second-class citizens in the temple.